What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to the Introvert Rockstars podcast by Dexter Williams. Let's go. Man, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Let's get it. Happy Wednesday. Day almost over with. It's 11:11. God damn. It's 11:11. You know what that means? That bullshit. Hey, man, let me go get me some water. Then we go start this podcast, man. Let's go. You working? Let's go. Whatever you doing, let's go. You got to hide from your girlfriend to listen to this shit. Let's go, man. Let's go. You know? In the meantime, I'll be right back.
My goodness gracious. God bless you. I'm just a tad bit nervous because I'm wondering when I walked out here, do you think to yourself, whew, that's a big dude or whew, that's a fat dude. I mean, I'm floating. I mean, naked, I'm fat. But when I got on clothes, I mean, I know how to stand, so nobody really can tell. Wait a minute. Here is wait. All right, here's my I'm not fat stand right here. Wait a minute. Well, make sure that's it right there. Make sure my chin's not poked out, because I don't want no double chin. And also, here's when you're legally fat, is when you get a stomach, and underneath your stomach you get like an ass in the front. You're not supposed to be able to turn your drawers backwards, and they fit better.
Oh man, Patrice O'Neal, man. It's like the people that's genuine, the people that was themselves and didn't try to seem perfect. See, I always love I love my comedians and that don't try to appear perfect. Like when it's like some comedians, they try to seem too perfect, and then that they came out with something in the past they did, they gotta apologize. See, you don't have to apologize when you told your truth. You don't have to apologize when everybody know what you did, what you do. So that's why I love Patrice O'Neal, man. Like, the dude is so funny, and you can learn so much from his content. Like, this man been dead for a minute, and he's still getting like views like crazy. So rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal, man. Rest in peace. But man, like I was saying earlier, oh, one more thing. Shout out to my boy Bottega Beats. Bottega Beats, for that beat, man. That shit go hard. That shit get me hype. It's another reason why I'm hyped too, because today was my first day with a personal trainer, man, ever. So, it's one way to work out when you by yourself, but you don't really push yourself to the limit when you by yourself. Like, you don't push yourself like that. So I say, you know what, man, it's time to give me a personal trainer so I can push myself. And I can have somebody else to push me. Bruh. You know how you go into a workout and you like cocky as fuck. You like, I got this shit, man. Shit. And like, as soon as you do the first lap, you like, oh shit, what the hell I get myself into? Man, son, I promise you, that's how I was today. The first lap, bruh, it was over, man. It was over. I finished all the workouts and stuff, but bruh, I was dead because I don't want to be that guy that's just in the gym on YouTube or Instagram, and I'm just doing like workouts for YouTube. No, I love calisthenics. I love doing body workouts, and I could be in the gym too. But I love doing cardio, all that ties. Like a day, you gotta have a day for cardio. Like I love that shit. I want my whole body, my legs, everything to be on one accord. So today was cardio and like a lot of stretches and stuff like that. Oh man! But one thing I learned about working out, man. Yeah, man, we go get into that. We go get into that. You know, like I say, man, this podcast is for my people who work the night shift, people who work the early morning shift. Shit, if you on the evening shift, you can always just zone out and like just get into your work with, if you can, listen to audio and stuff like that, or before you go into work. My truck drivers, my nurses, uh, the guys delivering food, to the restaurants, man. Hey, I did that shit. I did that shit for 3 years. 3 years. I did that shit. Had Robert Green blasting on the over the speakers, man, overnight. So I know how it feels. You gotta watch your back, making sure nobody sneak up on you. Yeah, I know how it feels. Then they put you in the hotel. They pay for the hotel and stuff like that. Then you gotta get up while everybody out. You delivering food while they sleep. You delivering food through the back door. You got the pass codes to the store and everything. Yeah, I did that, man. Matter of fact, they still asking about me at my old job because my uncle works there now, and they still asking about me. Am I coming back? I'm like, nah, because y'all don't pay too much. But it's a good workout because you gotta run down a ramp and you gotta put boxes on. Man, if you want to lose weight and like you want to get in shape and stuff like that, get your CDL and start delivering food for restaurants. For restaurants and like fast food places. I'm telling you, and get you one of them jobs where you gotta run down a ramp. Trust me, you gonna lose weight. You you not gonna be fat. It's gonna be impossible because you always on the go. And you always on the go, man. I'm telling you. But shout out to y'all, man. People that working at Walmart, Walgreens, uh, just everybody that's working, and you feel like you invisible. It's good to be invisible. Trust me, it's good to be invisible. When you're invisible, you can get more done without distractions and all kinds of stuff. The only distractions you go bring up is the ones that you create. You know. So today we go get into the 10 ways to overcome adversity, man. And like I know, like these topics ain't 10 ways to get women 10, but look, man, once you like put all these things to your life one by one, like I say, you're not perfect, so it's gonna be times where you slip up or you get some kind of some feelings, some depression. It's gonna be times you deal with that, but once you start learning how to get to these places, man, the women gonna be the easy part. That's why I don't discuss them a whole lot, because that's the easy part. That's the easy part, but it's also the part that can ruin your life. So I don't want to put too much focus just on them. We're gonna talk about them tonight, you know, but I don't want to put too much focus on it because that's the easy part. That's gonna come once you learn all these small things. Once you learn how to master yourself, that's really the goal for this channel. Like mastering yourself, especially your mental, man. That's very important. So the first one we're gonna talk about, man, is get back to the basics. You hear everybody all the time, oh, get back to the basics. But really, you have to sit and think about what are the basics that you stopped doing. The things you used to do. You used to wake up and listen to audiobooks. Why you stopped? You used to wake up and exercise. Why you stopped? You used to wake up and have affirmations on your on your mirrors and on your doors. Why you stopped? You used to listen to positive and motivational, inspirational YouTube channels. Why you stopped? So get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. You used to be excited about life. Why you stopped? Get back to the basics. You used to dream more. Why did you stop? Get back. Man, I ain't gonna lie. When I be talking like this shit just be coming like, from a fucking spiritual, I don't know, bro. But I'm only 32, but I didn't experience so many changes in my life. I lived so many places. So it's like when I talk about this shit, it's like, damn, bro, you really like learn some stuff. You really learn some stuff. But yeah, man, like get back to the basics in your life. When everything is in chaos and you don't know which way to turn, you don't everybody pulling on you, everybody saying you a loser, man, get back to the basics. Go back to the basics. That's the best part. That's the best start to be in. Get back to the basics, man. It's so important, so keep that shit. And the next one is stop lying to yourself. See, we get caught up in what we believe in ourselves. Like, sometimes we lie to ourselves so much, we start believing the lie. You know, I think I told y'all this before, but man, I used to lie so much to women, man, to where I used to believe the lie. And if they didn't believe the lie, guess what? I got mad at them. Like, just tripping, bruh. Tripping. You know? I'm telling them that they tripping, but I'm the one that's really tripping. You know? Had these women thinking that they was really tripping, but the whole time it was me. I know I'm lying to them. I know I'm lying. And I was a professional liar. I was a professional liar, bro. I, man, but this how dumb we are sometimes when we think we that player or we think that we that nigga. The whole time, the way women move, they move like cats. You will never know when you that age. When you young, you'll never know because you thinking you that nigga. You thinking you only doing shit, but you don't know what she doing. So for all I know, I don't know what they was doing. They probably doing their thing too. You just never know. But as you get older, you start thinking in layers. So that's when it hits you. That's when it hits you. But stop lying to yourself, man. Stop lying to yourself and telling yourself, okay, I got time. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if you would do it, you would do it right now. You would do it tomorrow. You would do it, and you will make no excuses. That's how you gotta be on yourself. You gotta talk to yourself like that. You like every time you catch yourself bullshitting to yourself, you gotta be like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that shit no more. That's how you gotta talk to yourself, man. It's very important because if you don't do it, you go keep doing it. And as you get older, it's gonna make you lazy as hell. It's gonna make you lazy, and you gonna get comfortable lying to yourself, and that's gonna be a way to stop you from doing new things. That's gonna be a way to say, oh, okay, I can do this tomorrow. No worries. I can rest and do this tomorrow. Man, look, I told you I'm doing a podcast every day. You know, even though I had a long ass day, even though I gotta do so much in 24 hours, guess what? I still did it before midnight. Still did it because I told myself this time I'm not I'm not doing this shit halfway. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not taking no shortcut. And I don't care about I don't care about none of that. No views, subscribers. It is what it is. People want to listen, they go listen. If they don't want to listen, they not go listen. Like I said, you can't save the whole world, but it's cool. It's cool. You gotta really make yourself evolve. Like you gotta evolve yourself before you can try to save anybody. You know, and same thing. This still number two. Your haters are right sometimes, and I had to learn this too. Sometimes your haters are right. So before you be so quick to block people, and before you be so quick to block them, man, listen to what they have to say. Listen to them. That's why I keep my enemies close. People be like, man, why you still listening to so and so? Why, man, I keep them close because guess what? Your enemy go tell you. Most times they go tell you the truth about yourself. Most times they go tell you the truth about yourself. You know, your friends are, you got some friends that'll tell you what's up, but for the most part, everybody go kiss your ass. Everybody, yes, man. Everybody don't want to tell you the truth, but it's cool because some people really can't handle the truth. So you really don't want to be going to tell your friends, uh, the truth, the bloody truth, because a lot of people don't want the truth. They want what's going to make them feel good. But like I said, Just because you got people that don't like you and they tell you stuff about yourself, listen to it. Because sometimes it might be, most times it's going to be true. So it's up to you to listen to that, and you change that, and like put your ego out the way and change that shit. Get better, man. Get better and stop lying to yourself. Because I'm telling you, the more you lie to yourself, the worse it get. You get older. Because if you could lie to yourself, man, you gonna be lying to everybody, women, and I don't know about y'all, man, but I don't know. I know it's for the most part. I think every man gets at one age where you just like, fuck it, I'm not lying no more. And bruh, it hit me like the end of 31, but like at 32, man, I don't have time to lie. I don't have time to lie. Like if I meet a chick, I tell her what's up off the rip. I'm like, look, I don't like doing all that texting. What we go do, you know? But some guys have that when they're young, but for the most part, you get that as you get older, because man, you don't have time to lie. But a lot of guys still lying, because they never did things alone. They never lived life alone. You know, they was always in a relationship. They was always chasing relationships uh instead of trying to evolve as a better person, instead of fighting them demons, like facing them demons. Man, you gotta face them demons, bro. That's what you want to do. You want to face them demons at some point in your life. You want to face them. You know why you want to face them? Because later on in life, you don't have to be overwhelmed when they trying to come and take over your life. You'll be like, oh well, oh, these niggas again, these demons again. Oh, I know how to handle them. That's how it'll be, you know. And the next one, become a student again. Stop thinking you know everything. You ever met that one person? Oh, I know this. Oh, I already know. Man, don't be that person. Even if you know, still listen, because you still gonna learn. Be quick. I mean, be slow when people talking to you and stuff like that. If it's some shit that's talkable, but other shit, it's a lot of bullshit. But be slow to like speak and stuff like that, because you never know who you might cut off from talking, and they might say something that can change your life. Usually you hear stuff from people, and it could be one sentence, man. It could be a few words they say, and it can change your whole direction on life. Man, like I always say, I remember when Kobe said, it's not the destination, it's the journey. I know that shit is simple, but when he said that shit, I'm like, well, damn. I'm thinking about getting to this point, and the journey to me was just getting through the day, getting through the motions, and those words just changed my whole thought process, you know. And that's why I do when I'm in the Uber, man. It's so crazy, because this is my first time ever in my life, like as an adult, listening to people talk and stuff like that. I did in high school and middle school football, stuff like that, but as an adult, it's my first time, and people be saying things, and it stick with me, man. It stick with me just because I listen. Just because I listen, and I don't, when they talk to me, they could be talking to me about photography or some shit. Man, look, they'll never know I'm a photographer if they don't pick up that book back there. Other than that, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm not telling them, oh, I did this. Man, I'm listening. Cause you never know, you know. Listen to people talk, and just listen, man, and be open. Be open minded when it comes to learning. When it comes to learning, even if you know something, still just be open minded, because you never know what angle someone else has. And it can just change your whole route. It can advance you way up here, just by hearing a few words, man. That's how life really is, man. Life is weird. The stuff we force, we never get. But we just live life and do the normal, simple things. It's like things just start opening up for us. Ain't that shit crazy, man? And that's what I have learned, and I'm almost 33. That's what I've been learning in life, you know? Next thing we got number 4. Stop caring what people think. And I know you hear this shit a lot. People always say it. Don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about it. Man, look. Stop giving a fuck. When I say stop giving a fuck, stop giving a fuck. Cause I'm gonna tell you what happened to me today. And I was like, damn, I don't give a fuck no more. But I'm gonna tell y'all that in a few minutes. But a lot of people don't know where they're going in life. A lot of people got things going on in their life. A lot of people are stressed out, depressed, and stuff like that. And you are letting them, their opinions, their the things they say about you get to you. Man, you can't worry about what people say, man. You can't worry. If they not speaking life into you, if they not doing none of that, don't worry about it. You know? Because a lot of the people that gossip a lot or they care about what you're doing, trust me, they hate their lives. They could have all the money, they could have everything, but they still hate their lives. You know? So you can't worry about what they say, man. This life, you never know, like I always say, you never know how you go die. You never know who you go lose. You never know how your life is going to end up. And you worry about people that's not there for you when you need somebody to talk to. You worry about people that's not go call you when you have a problem in your life. You worry about people that's fucking that don't really know you. They don't even know you, and you worry about them. They not there when you alone and like you stressed out, you suicidal. They not there for you. So why should you care what they think about you? So stop worrying. Look, you want to do photography? Do that shit. Go out in the open with your camera and act like you the only one out there. Act like you the only one out there. And make that shit fun. Smile in motherfuckers' face when they stare at you. That's how you gotta be in this life, man. You gotta make motherfuckers uncomfortable. Since they wanna stare and act uncomfortable, you gotta make motherfuckers uncomfortable. Just smile at them. How you doing? You gotta do shit like that, man, to make this shit fun. Cause people be so uptight. People be judging people. Man, fuck that. You gotta be you in this world. Cause you keep holding yourself back, it's gonna be one day you gonna have a lot of regrets. I regret I ain't do this cause people. You wanna do stand up comedy, but you letting the fear of what people say about you uh stop you from doing that. Man, get on stage. They boo you. Fuck it. Fuck it. Turn that shit around. Start joking on yourself. You know? Like that's how you gotta live this life, man. Like you gotta be so confident in yourself. Like even when shit going bad, you gotta be so confident. So like, okay, my life isn't hell right now, but shit, I ain't gotta stay there. I ain't gotta stay in hell. You know, that's how you gotta talk to yourself, man. So the next thing, man, number 5. Whew, 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 whew. This is very simple, but still so complicated. Whatever you did to hit rock bottom, whatever you did when you facing adversity, whatever you did, do the opposite. So think about all the things you did to get where you at right now. When you facing adversity, what what things you did and what things you didn't do, you know, and you do the opposite. You do the opposite of that. So if you was waking up at 10:30 a.m., start waking up at 6:30. You know, if you wasn't working out, start working out. If you wasn't reading books, start reading books. You know, if you was just watching Netflix and like I say, ain't nothing wrong with watching that stuff like that. But if that's all you was doing and on TikTok all day, do the opposite. If you were chasing girls, try to stop chasing girls. You know, if you was barely working, start working harder. Just do the opposite of what you was doing. And watch how simple that is. And you keep a note of it, but we go talk about that. You keep a note of that shit. Everything that you didn't do, or everything that you didn't do that you could do better. That's it. That's all you have to do, man. And I know it sounds simple, but like I said, we human and we overthink stuff. But take your time, bro. You know, take your time with this shit. Don't just say, okay, I'm gonna do this. Nah, sometimes you gonna have bad days. That's a part of life. That shit is a part of life. You go have bad days. Next one, number 6. Start reading or listening to audiobooks. Mm, mm, mm. It's very important, man. And reading, it's not for you. Like, it's not all for you just to get smarter. When you read, it's like your mind just opened up, and you don't try to escape life. Like, let's say if you do cocaine or something, reading is a different escape. It opens up your brain, man. It opens up your soul to like new information, and it just makes you start thinking, and it calms you down. It calms you down when certain situations happen in life. Man, I don't care nobody say. Once you find that author, man, that you are into, man, and you love their books, it just changes your whole world, man. It changes your whole world. And then, how can I put this? It just makes you think on levels, man. When you start reading, you think on different layers when you start reading. It like, I don't know, man. It just builds your brain, and I love that. And especially with these good books, man, because you could read a book 1 year and read it 2 years later, and it's like it feels like a whole new book because you're in a whole new place in your life. We always evolving, whether you like it or not. You go evolve. Whether you like it or not, you go evolve. You can go from a wild dude, and you could be a calm, more reserved. Like it's just life. You go evolve in some way. But I'm telling you, man, and I did y'all a favor. In the description, I put all of Robert Greene's books in the description for y'all. That's the information of today in the description. And I promise you, man, I promise you, and this not no fake advertisement, no shit like that. I promise you, if you read all of those books, and like I say, they're not easy to read because it's just like me with my podcast. I don't want my shit to be an easy listen. Like, you really have to be involved in this if you listen. So like, you really want that long success in life. Like, you really want that real value. You don't want that quick fake value. So that's why you will listen to my podcast. And just like with his books, man, it takes him like 5 to 6 years on each book to write because he really do his history check. He really do his research, all that stuff. And he really interview people, and he really lives like a crazy life. And it's just crazy, man. And so if you read these books, I promise your life will change. Not only will your life change, but your whole thought process will change. You know, like, you would really think more simpler, man. Like, simple. And things you stressed over, oh, I'm telling you, eliminate it. Eliminate it. These books will change your life. And I promise you, you'll be 22 now and you'll be 31. You'll be still reading these books. Trust me, I got that book when I was like 23 years old. 23. And I've been reading all his books. I'm 32. I'm 32. Still reading those books. Cause they just breathe so much life into you, man. They give you certain things that you can do and change, and it can just make you a better man from the inside. And it's all present tense, past tense, future tense, all that wrapped in one, man. So I gave y'all that because I know a lot of people not gonna go look for it and stuff like that. But in the description, I have Robert Greene's all his books he ever wrote, and I promise you, they will change your life. I promise you that. I stand on that. Like your boy said on American Gangster, I stand on that. This is my product. Blue Magic. Blue Magic, motherfucker. Yeah. That's my shit, bro. I love all gangster movies though. I love all that shit. you know. But let's see. Number 7. Workout, your body and mind go hand in hand. And this way here, see, when I was over the road for all these years, I was working out by myself, and it's a big difference, man, when you get a personal trainer and you're working out by yourself. Because by yourself, you're not gonna push yourself to that limit. You go do the bare minimum. Or if you're a YouTuber and you just on YouTube just doing workouts to show to YouTube, you just go do it for them. And you're not gonna do it the right way. You're not gonna have the right form. You're not, you just not gonna do it. But when you have somebody pushing you, man, it's way different. I'm telling you, I've been working out by myself for a long time. This is the first time I ever had somebody like like to push me and stuff like that. And bro, I almost died today. My first day uh training. I almost died today. But I got through all the workouts. But I almost fucking I'm just exaggerating. I ain't almost died, but it fucking felt like it, man. It fucking felt like it. Cause I thought I was already gonna be in shape, shit like that. Man, I was tripping. I was tripping. But this my first one. And after I worked out, man, and was outside, did cardio, stretches, all kind of stuff. Man, it's like your mind just work on a different level when you working out, man. After you work out, it's like your mind just, it's like all your stresses go away. All the things you had in your mind, everything you was thinking about, and you just can get off your mind. It's like all that shit go away, and you just feel so good. Like you just feel so good, man. So tomorrow is day 2, and I'm on it, man. Like I'm about to transform my whole body, by somebody pushing me and really taking this serious for the first time in my life, you know. And this is what I want to tell y'all. When I said on the one when I said stop giving a fuck what people think, man, I used I was driving trucks, so I used to work by myself on side of my trailer by myself. Nobody watching me, none of that. So today, I'm in New Orleans, and guess what? I'm working out in front of everybody. People at the park having a picnic, people who working out, people who playing music, people who playing putt putt, people who fucking dancing. I'm working out in front of everybody now. I was like, but you know what's ironic? When I started doing my laps, I was like, fuck these people. And that's normally not me, man. But I done grew so much and I know what I want. See, when you know where you headed, man, you're not letting nobody get in your way. The way they look at you, the stuff they say, you're not letting none of that get in your way because you know the body you want. You know the body you want. So you're not letting nothing get in your way of that. Whatever get in your way, it has to go. So that's why I say don't worry about what people say, man, because I'm telling you today, it felt like everybody was watching me today. But I didn't give a fuck. I'm thinking about this body I want, man. I'm thinking about this body I want. I'm thinking about, if I stay consistent. It's all about consistency, bro. Like my first day was hard as hell. It was hard as hell, man. I ain't went through this in a long time since football. This shit was hard. But I know if I stay consistent with it, it's gonna pay off. I'm gonna be laughing at how I was today. I go back tomorrow. I'm ready. You know, every session, I'm gonna be mentally ready. Every session, I get mentally stronger. Get mentally stronger. That's it. Learn more about my body, stuff like that. Like I'm telling you, that's why I want the training because I want to learn more about the body. Like uh learn how to stretch better, stuff like that, because I can't really I'm not really like flexible and shit. I ain't never been like flexible, none of that shit. So I want to learn how to I just want to learn a different stage of my body, man, so I can take this shit to the next level. Because I feel, man, when you in the best shape, like you just move different, bro, mentally and physically, and like financially, like you just move better. And I want to reach that point in my life, at 32, 33. I want to reach that point in my life. So, man, start taking care of your body, man. Get through that first week, 2 weeks of that pain. Like, go through that shit. Go through that and stay consistent with it, man. Because look, when your mind right, you'll be able to make different, better decisions in life, better choices. And your mind is the same, works hand in hand with you working out. However your body is, I'm telling you. If your body not in constant motion, if you're not working out, stuff like that, guess what? Your mind gonna be fucked up. Your mind gonna be all over the place. Your mind gonna be scattered. But when you work out and you let all that shit out, it's just like writing that journal. When you work out and you let all that shit out, you'll be able to think more clear, man. But the 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 name of the game is consistency. You have to stay consistent, man. I'm gonna show y'all how to stay consistent with it. I'm not just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be about it. You know, I'm gonna be about it. And the next one, this is number 8. Get you a journal. You know, women, get you a diary. That's very important, man. I know I always talk about this shit, but I know some of you motherfuckers still ain't get a journal. You be having the money, you be like, man, fuck that shit. I'm spending this money. I'm gonna get what I fucking want. Then when you back broke, you like, shit, I should have got that journal. Shit. But it's cool. It's cool. You got time. This weekend. By this weekend, man, go get that journal. Because it's very important, man. And I know I preach on this. It's very important that you write down everything you think and everything you want to create. It's very important because you gonna hold yourself accountable. That's gonna be your therapist. That journal is gonna be your therapist. See, they don't talk about that because they want your money. They want you to go spend money. They want you to pay for sessions. For somebody that's probably crazy too. They going through shit. They probably sleeping with all kind of people. They going through drama, but they trying to call themselves helping you. And I ain't gonna shit on therapists because sometimes it can help, and you probably had therapy and it helped you. So I'm not shitting on it, but I'm saying that real therapy is that silence and that pen and that paper. Because guess what? You can't lie to yourself. You can't lie to yourself. And it's gonna start. Everything gonna start coming out on paper. Write all of it down every night before you go to bed. And I'm telling you, you go slowly heal yourself. You go slowly answer all your questions. You go slowly become your own mentor. That's all you need. You don't need no mentor that you never shook hands with. You don't need that shit. That's all for motherfuckers to get rich. That's all for motherfuckers to use you. And if you speak your brain, if you speak your mind, guess what? Them niggas go block your ass. And it happened to some of you guys. You know, you can become your own mentor. All you gotta do, because you got the answers. You just gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta write that shit down. You gotta write your shit down every day. Every day. And you gonna start seeing a pattern. You gonna look up 1 month, you be like, oh damn, I'm fucked up. This what I gotta do. That's it, man. I'm telling you, I did this shit. I did this shit. That's why I'm so comfortable to come on here and talk about these things, man, because I had to go through these things to get get a journal and write about my daughter, write about everything. Write what I'm gonna fix, write what I'm gonna do better, what I'm not gonna complain about. And that's what it is. And once you write that shit down, it's like you on a journey, bro. It's like you on a mission. It's like you on a mission. And guess what? You will die trying to get that mission complete. That's how that shit be when you write that shit in the journal, because your journal becomes your best friend. Your diary becomes your best friend. It's like, I gotta get this shit done. I gotta get this shit done. And you will die trying. That's some real shit. That's some real shit, man. You will die trying once you write that shit down in your journal. Because that's personal to you. In a world where everybody trying to control everything you do, they control how much you make. They control how much your water is. They control your grass. The HOA, you buy a house, they still control you. They still try to own you. They still try to pull shit from you. You have a kid, they still trying to control you. But guess what? You buy that journal and that diary, they can't control that. They can't control your thoughts. They can't control that. So it's gonna feel good that you finally have power over something. And anything you want to become, anything you want to do with your life, any man or woman you want to become, all you gotta do is write down, and that shit go happen. Because you gonna start holding yourself accountable. And that shit is real, man. That shit's so powerful, man. A lot of people don't talk about it though. It's very powerful, man, to get a journal or a diary. You know, that's number 8. Number 9. Oh, this is very important. This is very important. Change the people you hang around. I know you hear this all the time too, but no, really, change the people you hang around. Sometimes you have to change that. People you around, they want to gossip. They want to speak negativity around you all day to you all day. You know, nah, switch it up. Switch it up. Stop coming around a lot. Start doing other things. Yeah, you might get comfortable with being around them, but no, for your sake, you gotta switch it up. That's very important. You can always double back when you get mentally tougher, and like now you know how to deal with them. Now you can shut them off with like just not even listen to their ass. You can always come back, but until you become mentally tougher and you start getting on the road to what you want to do in life, don't be around certain people, man. Certain people that just give you that vibe, certain people that always putting you down, don't be around them. Because guess what? When people start putting you down and you still go around them, guess what's gonna happen? You gonna start believing everything they say, and you gonna start thinking about yourself. Ain't that crazy? So for you to not think of that about yourself, you have to eliminate them from being around you and be around people that's gonna speak life into you. And guess what's gonna change? Your whole mindset gonna change. You gonna have more confidence about yourself. You know, you're around people that's giving you ideas. People that say, "Oh man, you can do this." You know, you gotta change the people you around, man. The people you talk to on a daily. That's very important. You want to be learning. You want to be iron sharpening iron. Even if you don't have a friend that's not on that learning shit, because like, for instance, like it's guys in this world that's not on that. Oh, let's do this. Let's build this. It's guys who just content with life, but they still got knowledge. Keep them around. Keep them around. They not out here chasing nothing. Like they content and they happy with their life, but they still got knowledge. They still can give you some game. Keep them around, man. That's very, very important. You know. Uh, and this the last one with him. This the last one. And this is very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. Take breaks from sex and porn to focus. Hey guys, there's no running from it. There's no running from it. When sex and the need for it gets in the way of the things you try to do in life, when porn gets in the way, when you have to do something, when it controls you, you gotta take breaks from it, man. That is very important because let's be honest. Let's be honest. A lot of men, if we can just have sex and just eat and still live a good life, a lot of men will do it. A lot of men will do it. You know, but guess what, man? That's not a good life because you thinking that sex is gonna fix you. You thinking it's gonna keep you satisfied, but really you just gonna want more, 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 faster and faster and faster. It never ends. It only gets worse. It only gets worse. Trust me, it only gets worse. So you want to learn how to transfer that energy into building your foundation, building your life up, building your better body, all that shit. And I ain't saying you have to eliminate sex and stuff like that, but you gotta take a break from it because you gotta let it know. You gotta let sex and porn know that look, you can't have control over me. Nothing can have control over me. I'm not having that shit. That's how you gotta talk to yourself. Nothing can have control over me. I tell myself when I want to have sex. Can't no girl hit me up like, come get it, and I just go, no. You gotta start respecting yourself, man. Start telling these girls no sometimes. Because you got stuff to do. Don't ever put your stuff on, don't ever put your business on hold. Man, I'm telling you, I could have went tonight and met with a chick, all that. But I said, look, man, I got a podcast. I got to get up early in the morning. I got to work out tomorrow now. Like, I got so much to do. And I'm not about to be up all night and doing all this. Like, I got to be, my time is very important. My time is very important. And it's gonna be some other time, and that's how you gotta handle shit. You cannot let sex, porn, none of that control you, man. Because once it control you, you're not even thinking. You on auto, man. That should be having you on auto. And we come back to our senses when after the nut, after we nut, we back to our senses. We like, fuck, I should have did this, but I did that. So never let sex and porn have control over you, man. Even when it's so complicated, still just find that warrior within, man, where you can just say, okay, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna do this instead. Never let sex and porn have control. If you remember nothing I say after tonight, never let sex and porn have control over you. You know, in this life, you want nothing to have control over you as a man. So that's all 10, man. That's all 10. I hope y'all. I hope this was a good one, man. Cause I can really relate to a lot of these. Cause I went through all these. I did the opposite of all these. I was an asshole. I used women to get what I want. Mentally manipulated them. All kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. And I can admit that, bro. And it feels so good that now, I don't want to do that shit no more. Like I just be honest now. The last girl I was dealing with, I had to tell her she was a cool girl too. Like did anything for me, all that stuff. You know, but I had to tell her like the what I'm trying to do in life right now. It's gonna be hard to show her the attention she needs as a woman. I can't do that. And I don't think she probably got it now. Like she was straight now. So, but like I say, man, God bless her. She was a good chick. So you don't want to go around here, man, being manipulative, stuff like that, man. You want to be honest as it gets, because that's gonna keep you out of a lot of trouble in the long run. So don't let sex and porn have control over you, man. That's very important. So we're gonna talk about this crazy news because I have to talk about this shit. First, we're gonna talk about Kanye with the I think he said White Lives Matter. And I don't know why people get mad at Kanye still, bro. Like Kanye gonna be Kanye, bro. Like they doing exactly what he wants them to do. They doing exactly what he does it every time. At this point, you should expect whatever he does. You should expect it, and then he lets you have he leaves it up to the audience to have their interpretation of. The dude's so smart. You could call him dumb, but look who's talking about him. So that's that with Kanye, man. I hope he start making some fucking good music like he used to make, man. But it is what it is. He getting older. When you get old, you gotta stick to the script. And creative dude, I ain't about to bash him, man. It's whatever. But this Tom Brady situation, man. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all gotta listen up, man. Listen up. Tune in. He go to rant. He go to fucking rant. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What happens? Bruh. So, well, they confirmed and shit saying that his wife filed for divorce, and the main reason, well, everybody's saying, shit like that. They saying that because he won't retire from football. He was supposed to retire last year, but he didn't retire. See, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. It's rare that you go find a woman when you love something and she's happy for you, like generally happy for you. The only woman that could be really happy for you is a mom or your fucking daughter or your sister, shit like that, or your aunts and shit like that. But for the most part, man, it's rare. They out there. It's rare you go find a woman that loves what you love. And for example, Tom Brady loved football. He been playing football his whole life. So in her head, she like, It's time for you to be a father. But that man been a father. His kids love him. His kids love him and shit. And but she want this man to stop doing what he doing just to be at home nah, man, this man loves football. His kids still love him. His kids gonna grow up and play football. You know, so like I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And that should show y'all, man, that it don't matter what you do. You know, they'll never be happy for you. They'll never be happy for you. Like I said earlier, you got some that will. You got some that just, hey, I'm along for the ride, motherfucker. Let's get it. But for the most part, man, they jealous because you got something that you love. They jealous about that shit. They want you, they want to have all your attention. They think they want that. They want all your attention. They want your undivided attention, and they want you to be miserable. They want you to be miserable. Why they smiling? Nah, fuck that. I'm glad Tom Brady didn't give up football, man. That's something he loved. That's something that's keeping him alive. That shit, like he quit football, that nigga might be depressed, some shit. He been doing that shit his whole life. And I heard some dudes saying, oh, he's dumb. He's dumb because I'm like, oh, bruh. Come on, bruh. And I hate using the word simp, bruh. I hate using the word simp, but what the fuck? Like, this man loves football, bruh. And you trying to take the thing he loves away. Us as men, like, how can I put this shit? It's rare that a man finds exactly what he loves in life and he becomes successful at it. It's rare that that happens. So for this man to love football, and she wants him to quit and retire, and he not ready. Like, what the fuck? And see, that what happens, man, when you want to marry a model and stuff like that. See, I do photography. I'm gonna be real. These girls who are models and they just get through with their looks and stuff like that, I'm telling you, for the most part, not all of them, for the most part, they get older, they still feel like they still have that youthful feeling. They still want to be that center of attention. So you with them, they still, nah. So she go file for divorce. It's no satisfying them, bro. It's no satisfying them. That's why I said, man, make sure you satisfy yourself. And not in the fucking porn way all the time, you crazy motherfuckers. I mean, when you satisfy yourself, I mean, do what you love, man. Find what it is that you love. And if you attract the girl and she comes into your life, hey, you tell her straight up, look, this me, and I'm not giving it up for you. I'm a fucking painter. I'm not giving up my paint for you ever. I'm not giving up my camera for you ever. You're a race car driver? Look, I'm not giving up my cars. You collect fucking WWE wrestlers? Look, I'm not giving up my toys. That's the first thing you gotta be on, man. You can never let go of what you love, man. You let go of what you love, man, you just selling your soul. Don't ever do that shit. Always keep what you love, man, because guess what? The day she feel like she unhappy, she gonna leave your bitch ass. She gonna leave. And she ain't gonna think twice about whatever it is you own. She don't give a fuck. She gonna go. So you make sure you always keep the things that you love around, man. Don't ever let that shit go for nobody. Cause that's the thing that's keeping you happy. How you gonna take care of your kids and your girl and be mentally at peace and you let go of everything you love? You can't do that. You can't do that. You shouldn't do that. Always keep what you love, man. Like, that shit right there hit me. And I don't really be caring about this shit, but that shit right there, I'm like, man, the audacity of this motherfucker. The audacity to fucking tell this man to retire from something he loved. What's wrong with this bitch? What's wrong with, bruh? Oh, bruh. Damn. Bruh, I'm telling you, you gotta be careful, man. Don't put your life on the shelf, man, to make a woman happy. Because it's going to turn out ugly. It's going to turn out ugly, and you going to regret it. You going to regret it. And why you think, oh, you going to regret it, you know? So a part of me, man, look, a part of me is I'll be forever, fuck that. A part of me happy that I never got married. Almost did. Because if I would got married, bro, I would have never been a YouTuber. I would have never found photography. I would have never found what I love, classic cars. I would never found that because I would have been so busy trying to see what makes her happy. Because I ain't know no better. I was young. And that's what happened with most guys. They give up what they love to make a woman happy. And guess what? You can never keep a woman happy consistently, my G. They always change. Son, they always change. They always are going through different phases of their life. I see this. Nothing you do. They go stop giving you sex. They go. That's why I say, man, be very careful when you choose that settle down life. Be very careful. You gotta put everything up front. You gotta put everything up front. Don't be guessing and wondering and is she gonna do this? Nah, nigga. Nah. You gotta be up front with that shit. Cause your life on the line, bruh. Your life on the line. You putting your shit on the shelf for a bitch, man, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Like I say, all women are like that, but most of them are, you know. But we don't hate them. We don't hate them because guess what? You can't live with them and you can't live without them, and that's today's rant, man. That's today's rant, So shout out to Tom Brady for sticking with his guns, man. Shout out to that guy, man. Like I said, I got the link in the description with the Robert Greene books. All his books. I got them there. So hey, take your time when you're reading them. If you go buy the book, buy the books, buy you a highlighter too. Get you a highlighter so you can highlight. If you go read audio, really listen to audio, really pay attention to the books. Really pay attention. If you feel yourself falling asleep, pause the shit. Pause the shit and come back to it. You ain't gotta listen to it all in one take. Break it up, day by day. But I hope y'all have a good Thursday, man. Stay positive. Like I said, every day, man, I'm coming to y'all with these podcasts. I hope they are helpful, man. If they're helpful, leave a comment in the comment section, something like that. That's it. That's all I ask for. Just leave a comment in the comment section. And I hope y'all continue to get stronger, man, because I really care about the young guys and the older guys that feel lost in this life. Y'all have a good night.